I attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car, and then I whacked that baby in the reverse. And then within a couple of minutes, I had reduced the mileage to practically nothing. 10 minutes later, the mobsters show up with their expensive suits and their dark glasses.
Mobsters are nocturnal. I saw that on a program last night.
That was a program about badgers.
Same thing. And did it work? Fantastico! Now I'll be able to afford Rodolfo all day long.
But they trusted you when you cheated them.
What did we do to deserve a child like you?
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to go down to school and tell that teacher that you're never going to be let in again.
What?
And if she does, I will have her fired. You're never going to read another sticky book as long as you live, young man.
But that's not right.
Now go to your bed, you little creep.
The escapologist's daughter suffered in silence, never saying a single word about the evil aunt's bullying. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties until one day she exploded.
You are useless, filthy, nasty little creep.
And the aunt beat her and threw her into a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out. And the escapologist told his daughter, "Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I have forgotten the one thing that mattered to us most? I love you so much, I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you." But when the little girl fell asleep, the escapologist's thoughts turned to the acrobat's sister. And the escapologist said, "Bullying children is her game, is it? Then let us see what she can do when the wrath of a grown man stands before her." But that was the last the little girl ever saw of her father.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
They're for Matilda?
Not on my watch. There's an age for reading, an age for being a filthy little toad. These are toads. Aren't you, Bob Trotter?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, and only Bob Trotter here is now a good toad.
Sit. Miss Honey, you believe in kindness, fluffiness, books and stories. That is not teaching. In order to to teach the child, we must first break the child. Quiet, you maggots!
But, Headmistress, no one was talking.
Miss Honey, when I say quiet, you maggots, you are fully included in that entire statement. Where's my jug of water?
I'll get it, Mr. Principal.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Slimy, disgusting, revolting! I say, it's time you've toughened them up a bit with a little fizz egg. This school of late has started reeking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Reeking with the most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostrils smell it, but I know all too well it is the order of rebellion. It is the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in the sweat, and fizzette will get you sweating, and it won't be long before I smell the pong of aging and abetting. A bit of fizzette will tell us who has a head full of rebellious thoughts. Hold! Just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of surges the stench of tense.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Protest.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anarchy in progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be too poop for scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rots from setting in. All right, listen. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who are listening. And if I mean an issue is an issue, we can fix there is no mystery to mastery. The art of posthumously. Discipline. Smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of freedom in the body, the whip of resistance, the palm of dissent, the walk of moral virality. All right, let's bring this order home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, the whip of resistance, the palm of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is washed, till the glorious sweaty discipline has washed this sickening stench
Look what I found. And new. I'm gonna put it in the principal's water.
Quiet.
Headmistress, I don't think this is teaching at all. It's just cruelty.
That's because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are weak. You are, in fact, a serving little... Milt!
What? No, I didn't.
College, you did this. You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner!
No, stop, please! Leave him alone, you big fat bully!
You are not fit to be in school. You ought to be in prison. You ought to be in the deepest, darkest prison. After her drunk onto a trolley with a mother over your mouth, I shot!
Have you ever wondered mean red. For example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I'm wondering if inside my head I'm not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind unbidden, these stories delivered to me fully written. And when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mom, and the telly in the stores would stop for just once. I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. But this noise becomes anger, and anger is light. This noise that's inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. The heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning. And suddenly, everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pulse in a walk in the woods. But the people around me, their mouths are still moving, but the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm. Like a into the eye of the storm. Go on.
And I tell you, there is nothing I shall not do, no length which I shall not go, nothing, no punishment I shall not. What's this? It's a note. I've got note in my trousers! I've got note in my trousers!
Well, that was interesting. Matilda, watch. I looked it with my eyes. Am I strange? You fancy a cup of tea? What do you think it is? This thing in my eyes?
I can tell you that I know Matilda, but I don't think it's something you should be frightened of. I mean, I'm sure it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
So you mean there's not enough room for my head for all my brains? You have to squish out through my eyes?
Well, not exactly, but yeah, something like that. I mean, you certainly are a special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. How about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as special as you?
Oh yes, he's always saying, Matilda, I'm so proud to have a daughter as. But that's not true, is it? He's not proud. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are, sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes, I am. Very.
Don't they pay teachers very much?
They don't actually, but I'm even poorer than most. I used to live with my aunt, but then one day I came across this shed and I fell completely in love with it. I begged the farmer to let me live here. He thought I was crazy, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
But Miss Honey, you can't live here.
I'm not as strong as you, Matilda. When I was young, my father died. Magnus was his name. He was so nice. But when he was gone, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was mean and cruel like you could hardly imagine. And when I got my job as a teacher, she presented me with a bill for all years taking care of me. Then she made me sign a contract to pay her back every penny. Then she presented a document that said my father had left her with the house.
But did he really just do that? Just give her his house?
I mean, I find it hard to believe. Just like I can't believe he would have killed himself.
So you think she did it, don't you, son?
Well, I can't say, but I know after years of living with her, it's made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
Let's go to the police.
We can't. We have no proof. And besides, she's a very well-respected. Matilda, I can't.
Who is she?
I can't say.
Who is she?
Miss.
Miss Trunchbull.
Yes.
This morning, this class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one single answer wrong will go straight to choke. What are you looking at?
You spelled newt. Newt. N-E-W-T. Newt.
What?
Miss Honey taught us. She's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. You stand up and spell the one thing that you all truly are, revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
No, headmistress. I'm just help them prepare and protect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You are not fit for teaching, and I shall prove it. You spell antronicated iodocious.
But that's not even a word.
Spell or go to church, and I shall warn you. There are silent letters.
A-N-C-H-E-L.
Dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There was a silent Z. You're going to choke. No!
Cat. C-A-N. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. So you have to put me into Chucky too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. And me.
Table. X-A-B-L-Y. And me.
You can't put us all in Chucky. Banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Bully. P-Y-T-L-F-D-R-B-S-W. Revolting. E-S-Q-Q-Q-A-S-T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, X. Revolting.
You have to put me in Chucky too. You can't put him in Chucky. Come on now, thanks. Did you think I didn't have Chucky for each and every one of you?
We are revolting!
A few days later, I received a letter. Inside was a document. It said that my parents' will had turned up, and I was now the owner of the beautiful house that was once lived in by my aunt, one Agatha Trunchbull.
Who was never seen again. All Chokies were immediately destroyed, and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was said to be the most wonderful school in all the land.
After that, Matilda was never again able to use her powers. She said it was because she no longer had a need for it, but she was still stuck in a house with her evil parents.
Don't stand there gawping, boy. We're going to Spain and we're leaving forever.
Spain? But why? Because this twit brain sold 155 old bangers to the mobsters.
Get your height.
No, not my legs, my beautiful legs.
Where's your father?
Please, I don't know.
And soon I was stupid too. That is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, well, I'm afraid my father is quite rude and very, very stupid.
You seem smart. Sadly, in my line of work, I don't get to meet smart people like you. Their thinking is just all backward.
Backward!
I can have one of my friends teach your father some manners. And one day when he leaves the hospital, he'll still be stupid, but not so rude. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer. But I think I've had enough of him.
Your father's very, very lucky to have a daughter like you.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds!
Wait! Let me take Matilda!
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Wormwood, I'd love to take care of Matilda. And I treat her with love and respect, and I pay for everything.
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Dad, you call me your daughter.
You want to stay with Miss Honey?
Yes, yes I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
Okay, well, we are a bit short of room, so, yeah.
Thank you. Matilda leapt into Miss Honey's arms, hugged her, and Miss Honey hugged back. They hardly noticed that the Wormwoods,
Rodolfo.
and Rodolfo sped off into the distance because they had found each